Hey guys, it's Melissa here from melissaoatman.com. I wanted to jump on today and do a quick reading for you. I've channeled some messages and I'm also going to pull some tarot and some cards from the spellcasting deck just to give you a little clarity on what's coming up in the next week or so. What came out today was actually a song, and it's an older song, and some of you may know it, you may not. But the song is called No Air, and it's talking about, I can't breathe with no air. How do you expect me to live without me? And when I got with that, I don't know why the song kept coming through, but I received the message that you have to fill your own cup. So I feel like some of you are really depending on others to validate you and to make you feel fulfilled. Or maybe you feel like that's how your relationships have always been in the past. And the one thing that I know to be true is that if you're relying on anyone else to make you feel validated, like you're never gonna feel that, because that's an inside job. It's up to you to fill your own cup, to love yourself. Everybody feels broken, like we all do. Everybody has broken pieces of themselves. And part of the journey here on this planet is learning how to fix those broken pieces. I wrote my book, Beautifully Broken. It's my first book. It's available on Amazon. That is all about how I had to put those broken pieces of myself back together again after a very toxic marriage and a divorce, and trying to figure out, like, just recognizing the patterns that, I keep kind of dating the same kind of guys and I don't really know why I'm doing that. And what I learned was because I had very low self-esteem and was a people pleaser. So I was always worried about everybody else and making everyone else happy, and then I was the only one who wasn't happy. So I had to learn how to stop doing that. And in my book, I talk about my own story, but I also talk about what I learned because I took online courses, I went to counseling, and I talk about what I learned about why we choose who we choose, how we can correct those patterns, because it's just a pattern that you've learned and it can be unlearned. You're not doomed. So if you feel like you are, you're not. You can definitely fix that. What you have to learn how to do is to go inward and to focus on yourself. Okay, how can you love yourself? Because when we love ourselves and are confident, we're never going to allow someone to treat us like crap. We're just not going to allow it. So again, that was the message, was you have to fill your own cup. Other people cannot fulfill you. That's an inside job, so you need to work on that. So we're going to see what other messages want to come up. Somebody needed to hear that. Okay. You have new opportunities coming towards you, okay, that have to do with home and family and celebration. So how can you celebrate yourself, okay? Celebrate who you are, everything that you've worked towards, okay? It seems like, right now you feel like you're stuck in a situation, and this will be different for everyone because this is a collective reading, so everyone's situation is different. But you're not really stuck. You have the power to move. You have the power to move forward and get unstuck. So ask yourself, why do you feel so blocked or trapped in your situation? What's really happening? Because once you figure that out and you decide that you're going to move forward, because sitting on the fence and not doing anything is doing something, but it's not moving at all. And so you're going to continue to stay stuck until, if you don't make a decision, the universe is going to move you. I've learned that so many times the hard way. I like to call those my tower moment, where it feels like the universe just like ripped the carpet out from under my feet. If I don't move or make a decision, they're going to make one for me. So you need to decide what you want and make some sort of decision. And when you do that, you have the Three of Cups coming out. It's about celebrations, abundance, celebrating success in your life. Okay, you have a lot of success coming if you choose to get unstuck. Okay, so for some of you, based on what the first part of the reading, the channeled message was, maybe some of you are stuck in a relationship you know is no longer working. And you want a happy home, but you feel like you're just trapped there. This is telling you you can get unstuck. You're never trapped anywhere. You can get unstuck, and once you do that, You're going to be celebrating life. You're going to be healing. There's going to be a lot of healing that comes from making that decision, okay? It's going to be a positive thing. So don't feel like you're just stuck and trapped and can't move. There's always a way to get out. Okay, I felt like I had to say that. Let's see what wants to come out with the Oracle deck now. Okay, so you have psychic abilities. Some of you may feel like you're opening more to those psychic abilities. We all have them, whether you feel like you do or not. It's just one of those things where as you are a child, we tend to like tune that out. Like if you had an imaginary friend, your parents said, that's an imaginary friend. It was probably a guide. We tune that out. You can work on opening those abilities back again. There's a lot of great people on YouTube you can follow who try to help you do that. A lot of intuitive practices you can do. The universe wants you to tune into that and start listening to your intuition, okay? Some of you are grieving right now. You've gone through a loss, whether it's a physical death, or it could perhaps be an ending of a relationship. It could be an ending of a job. It's going to be different for everyone. But this grief feels very like it's weighing heavy on you, and it's perhaps paralyzed you in a way, which is interesting. My second book is about grief. It's Beautiful Mourning, Mourning, and it's got some tips for how to work through grief. You don't have to be stuck here. I feel like this is where somebody is stuck. They're just lost in grief, unable to move through it, and they're just feeling stuck here, okay? The truth is going to be coming out. You're going to be using your intuition to like understand that you're not really stuck, okay? The truth is you're not stuck. You have the ability to move. It's going to take courage, okay? You need to rely on your inner courage and strength, because when you do this, this is part of your life purpose. This getting unstuck, this learning how to get unstuck for you is part of that life purpose. Because for some people, you do that and then you teach others how to do it. Or maybe you're an example to others of like, oh, this can be done. I can get out of this situation. Yeah, it's calling for you to rely on your talents. Some of you haven't been. You're blocking whatever it is that you really want to do. You're not allowing yourself to do this. You have a guide right now who's with you and is trying to help you, okay? Because again, you weren't meant to be stuck and to feel like you can't move anywhere. Part of your journey here is learning how to work through this. I know it's difficult. It's a very difficult thing to have to deal with. Heartbreak and grief and all of that is so hard. But there's purpose in this pain, and they want you to work through this. You have, again, they want you to open up more to your psychic abilities, to listen to your intuition, because your guides are trying to help you work through this. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's going to be success that comes to you, but you have to work through what you're going through right now. Yeah, so you have confidence, okay? Moving forward, you don't have to have all the answers right now. You just have to have confidence and take the steps that are needed. They want you to find your joy in life again. And for some of you, that's going to require you to cleanse and detoxify. So you might need to do an energetic cleanse. We all have to do those from time to time because the energies right now are so heavy. We pick up on everything. Everything around us, we just do. And they want you to tap into your inner child and to play right now. Okay? Life is so serious. You can get unstuck. Start by just trying to find joy in life again. Work on doing the things that you really love and that bring you happiness and joy. And it's like I feel like it's going to break through and you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is what I really wanted to do. Okay, that was kind of all over the place. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment on this video. Follow me. I have my podcast, Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness, every week. And you can also book a reading with me from my website, melissaoatman.com. I hope you guys have an amazing week. You can get through this. I'm sending you so many positive vibes and good thoughts, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.